Hello, viewers, and welcome again to another edition of your favorite program called Talk to the Camera with me, Konnah Sesay. As somebody where they represent local governments na the Kafri Bulom Society, today we can work out to Chief Pa Almami Kabo, who make you respond to all the challenge them and questions where the people of the Yongoro and Bintim Bulom Society don't give questions and comments about. Let we talk to the chief today. Let him answer to some then challengeable questions here so we go they run now una the viewers their mind. We get for do with the challenge where the people and talk about way now water we not they sufficient for the people of Yongolo and Betibolo, and also the education sector where before say then they complain say the classrooms them not get proper furniture and the roofs then they leak. Let we talk to them and get for no in response. Hello to you, sir, and welcome to this interview. You will please tell me your name, who that you be in this community, and which community we dey so.
Me na Chief Pa Almami Kabo Kapen for Yongo section. Na the community where the Yongo section.
So you dey talk about Yongolo section. Now, who side to who side and they cover so?
Well, Yongo sections get villages there who comprise of the section itself. One we start with Yongo town. You get Tolmoso, Kamem, Binti, Kagbele, Ore, Rolimba, and Maboni. We also get Maturi. So now them villages are the inside Yongo section.
As the paramount chief for the Yongoro section, you go section chief. You go give me brief history about how this village come about.
In fact, Yongo na the oldest town in Kafubulom Chiefdom. Yongo na most of the paramount chief there na Kafubulom na they come out. One presently na 4 ruling houses na they na Yongo. We be say na they paramount chief then they come out. We get the Sheba ruling house. We get the King David ruling house. We get the Smatia ruling house. And we also get the Duraseka ruling house, Odena, Madina, and Yongro come out. So all the ruling houses have come out from Yongro, including the Kumkanda ruling house, and Yongro come out. So, now so Yongro itself, and now the first people that make settle, who then come out. Because as we know, according to the history of this country, na Shebra then can find this country. Now make the paramount chief, then they count Naya, then they call them by Shebra. Now Shebra they mean, but they modify them for make Shebra. I make any paramount chief then can by Shebra. So now so this town can to be. Now from there now all them villages and are capable of chiefdom can come out. So now the history of Yongoro section is.
We don't talk about the history of Yongoro section, and you being the section chief, what are you role the way you play in a different section there?
Well, the main goal there where we as section chief there we they represent the paramount chief now with different sections there. For make such a problem not there. Any side who wants see problem they go arrange the problem there. Because then thing they keep in between family to family, and then you get some issue them, hiccup them. We the section chief then now they go inside, we bring them down. Will tell the one who will tell the truth, to get on the truth. The other one will go for big, air for big, so that problem no go there na there. We win purpose na for oversee the people there for make problem no there.
Speaking of for make problem not in the area them, is it that now they work hand in gloves with the councillors them now for them different section there so?
Oh sure, yeah. Especially for me own section now, yeah, because I they talk about me own section. The councillor there would they in good terms. Now one thing, me own councillor, anything will meet them, they consult me. Me if anything I get for the community, I call her. Tell and say, now social thing, I don't get so information don't come. So let's sit down together, we engage for find the way forward. Now that's what they do.
Engage for find the way forward. We don't talk to people from Yongoro for Bente, and then people also don't talk about different challenge them way they face. Okay? Let we talk about how you as the section chief, they come in together with the councillor for being remedy to then challenge them for the people they mentioned challenge we get for do with water, water well when na one they serve the people them, the classrooms the way the furnitures them not there in right order, and also the roof they leak.
Yeah, thank you very much. If we go into the health sector, let me say water. We get one, NGO who they happy for water system now. Yeah, who na Maria to soap. Now one British man, now he gets that, water company they make us say NGO they where they help people there. If you go around, say if you see the type of water well, they then produce this now one. You get one at school, then you get about two na Yongoro town. In fact, we don't put in for Gwentibolo. Because Gwentibolo now one day they will be system now they renovate the one within at school. So we don't ask them back for make them act for we the water well they within at Gwentibolo. So then serve them on the project because they ask you for do something. We get for get documents or we get for write them write letter to them. Then self ask you something. We get for provide area for them. We self get for sign. So before they go ahead with the work, because they know one who then go put water awareness on site. Now certain group of people they know more they take care. Who then put water awareness certain area. Now community business. So now the area then we get for make agreement, a memorandum of understanding. Now that area they we get for put for make them add there.
When we talk to people from this village, then actually tell we say the main activities of people for get income and also for socialize na fishing and farming. And also we get for realize say people and they way they main cow then get cow yards. So how that come about? Why is it that this particular part of the country na than they do?
Well, I think we don't find out at the area where we dey because every day is by the sea. So therefore, when you dey by the sea, your main activity for go by the sea. Because a small portion of land will get here and we own section. Most of the fishing, they happen with the man they will they around. So and for the farming, they do small scale farming. Yeah, especially then swamp the dry season. We can do then crops. Now when rest will they put now then swamp then small valley there we will get. And they will put there. But the problem that we can get at times, especially for we own people there where they do farming. Now when and how forget the seeds. What can be a challenge. Maybe by the time you don't harvest, you don't eat your seeds. So now they would try many ways for make the government come to the aid of the farmers. But now they back not to easy task because government get beaucoup people that will take care of. If we put a proposal to them, they not come to 8 days. We not go say no. Then why they will say maybe now time no can eat no more. So they put especially we own onion growing more na in the na ya. Now make go here then they say we do your bus. Now on the area then they.
Okay. So when people can normally recommend Lungi Abbas. Now because of the farming where they happen na Yongoro ya.
Yeah, now make them commend them. But the problem with the Abbas now, the seeds they don't so expensive. Not to everybody able to buy seeds now.
Is it that you try for like tell we say Yongoro they produce good yabas? Therefore, what you go tell the Ministry of Agriculture where in that light where that themselves for coming for see that this yabas where Lungi they provide not only serve as something beneficial to the people of Yongolo and Lungi, but to the country at large?
Well, now the best area holding for help the government for the ministry for help for make we get seeds on time. Okay. Because when we get seeds on time, that will help people for make the people there do the farming the correct time. Let we get enough yabas for even supply other countries there. Okay.
We don't talk about some challenging way the people and they face and how you as section chief don't come in for give help to you people them. Let we talk about some good things them the developments then where you go proudly talk about say now then they don't happen at then section there.
Thank you very much. Now the other issue we will get for Sidon and arrange as a chiefdom community. In the first place, section chief they work as a volunteer. I think Navina the only people who did at the Ministry of Local Government who this year will not sign voucher. Purely voluntary work now what they do. So you can want for help the people then at the other hand, but if money no dey in your hand, you not go able to do and the only way we dey for come between them for advocates for make to get help from outside for make them help them. Now the way down there we will get, or we still they talk to government, make government see, because first in section chief pass them vote for, and now the people then they go into vote, then vote for you, you win, and most of the thing that when you get for do, you get for campaign for vote for you, you get for spend money, you get for do other thing them, for make them vote for you. Now after them vote you expect say they get paid. Now so we been kind into the system. We feel say when they vote for you, you don't win, they don't get you. You supposed to get small thing from government. So we expect, and we still the request, we ask the ministry for make themselves try, for make them put them here into play. Because when somebody they do work, that person they not they get stipend otherwise, it will make it corrupt. And now one of the things then will they spoil the country, corruption. And down there with the big, let the government come into the aid of the section chief. Then the whole country, I don't talk for myself, I talk for the whole country. Because there is no section chief where they receive pay. So we no one we left on that way they no more, we don't know help you. We young people them, we don't help who they help them. Now for kind side we give them sense, where they make them go before. We talk to them, now we won't help to people there.
So finally, as section chief, what in the world way you go left for people where they listen and watch you?
Well, I want to talk to people them who they outside there for make the country get peace. We say forget peace between ourselves. Now when you get peace between yourself, you will be able to advocate for peace outside. So they make everybody live with day into peace, because now peace, now inside peace day, now they development day. So they make everybody for make them help this country make it go before.
Plenty thank you to you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Viewers, una sef don listen to the section chief winner Pa Almami Kabo as himself don talk about the role way in the play na the lives of in people them way in the govern. He also the same message to government say they for come and give aid to in people them as now only way they come and support them that the people them self go live fine. Me will bring the program come to you today. My name is Konnah Sesay. Until we meet again to another edition of Talk to the Camera. Tata.